Another question? Over here.
My name is Mike Visconti. I'm a resident of Milford, live on Muriel Lane. And for purposes of clarification, I would direct my question to Attorney Morganelli. It seems to me that a significant number of residents have been swayed towards pro-casino because they have been led to clearly understand that their property taxes will be reduced by between 30 to 40%. Now, well, Attorney Morganelli did a fine job of explaining why this will not happen. This is the type of point and issue that I believe is indicative of other numerous misinformation that is being disseminated by the casino people to intentionally mislead the residents of the town. So, just for purposes of clarification, if Attorney Morganelli could please, and I don't want to put words in your mouth by any means, but if you could please reiterate for those who may not have been here or for those who may not have heard, that in fact there may be no reduction in their property taxes if the casino comes to Milford. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. First of all, I would say that I don't think the casino people are misleading anybody with the way they advertise, because the beauty of it is it's all in the small print. When you look at their chart, it says at the very top, the one that was in the paper, if every single dollar of $25 million that we're giving you is applied to the rate, then your property taxes, an average property tax bill will go down accordingly. We did our own financial analysis internally, and I'm sure they got this from somewhere else. We were very, very close. The issue is, in my mind, is that I don't think, it's highly unlikely, and again, it's my opinion, it's highly unlikely to get 100% of $25 million every year applied to the tax rate. It's further complicated by another issue. There have been, right now we have a split tax rate. So the commercial tax rate is 1.48 times greater than the residential rate. So you end up having different tax rates. There's been kind of rumblings out there in the community by some people that there will be a move afoot at some point in the future to move to a single tax rate. That would be very, very bad. There is no guarantee that we would never move to a single tax rate, meaning everybody pays the same single tax rate. In fact, if you look at the chart, if we applied $25 million to everybody's bill for a single tax rate, your property tax bill would only go down like, I think it was like $600 or $700. If we only applied 25% of the $25 million and we were to move to a single tax rate, your taxes would actually go up. So, it's, in my mind, it's one of those things where, again, I don't think that Foxwoods is misleading anybody with their math. I mean, it's advertising the way they're doing it, but there are no guarantees, and, 10 years down the road, there's really no telling where that money is going to go. Everybody will be fighting for it, and it's not going to go to the citizens of the town necessarily. People are going to have a very distorted view about the availability of funds. It's going to become very difficult to negotiate collective bargaining agreements, to fight over capital projects, and so on. We can get by without it, and that's been my point.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Next question.
I'd just like to comment on that just very briefly. We're going to get, should this whole thing go through and the money comes through, at least at the beginning, we're going to get something applied to the tax rate. But whether or not that number is $500 off your rate, or $1,000, or even $1,500 a year off your bill, how many years is it going to take to make up for even a modest 5% loss in property value because this is a casino town? 15 years, 20 years, that before you even break even? What a great deal.